Imagine a world where two fizzy drinks control billions of dollars, sponsor global events, influence pop culture, and even sway political campaigns. Now imagine that they've been locked in an unending war, not with guns, but with advertisements, celebrity endorsements, and secret ingredients. This is the story of Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, a corporate rivalry so intense it became part of modern history. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll not only know who's winning this war, but you'll understand how two sugary drinks became global empires. In 1886, a pharmacist named John Pemberton created a caramel-colored syrup and sold it in a pharmacy in Atlanta. He called it Coca-Cola. Just 5 years later, Caleb Bradham, another pharmacist in North Carolina, launched his own concoction. He called it Brad's Drink, which would later become Pepsi Cola. Coca-Cola had the first mover advantage. It quickly expanded, built a brand around American identity, and trademarked its iconic bottle. By the 1920s, Coca-Cola was already a symbol of the American dream. But Pepsi was the underdog. Struggling through bankruptcies and the Great Depression, it finally found its edge by doing one radical thing: offering double the drink for the same price. That move alone helped it connect with working-class Americans and shift the balance. Post-World War II, Coca-Cola was untouchable. It was the drink of the U.S. military, the face of patriotism, and the beverage served in over 60 countries. Pepsi, still catching up. But then came the 1970s. The world was changing, youth culture was booming, and Pepsi saw an opportunity. Their answer? The Pepsi Challenge. In malls across America, blind taste tests were set up. Consumers overwhelmingly chose Pepsi over Coke. It was a marketing masterstroke. Suddenly, people began questioning their loyalty to Coke. The pressure was so intense, Coca-Cola did something no one saw coming. They changed their recipe. In the 80s and 90s, Pepsi went aggressive with celebrity endorsements. Michael Jackson, Madonna, Britney Spears. It became the cool, rebellious brand. Coca-Cola, on the other hand, leaned into tradition, nostalgia, and wholesomeness. While Pepsi chased youth, Coke built a timeless brand. But both strategies worked for a while. In 1985, Coca-Cola launched New Coke, a sweeter version designed to compete with Pepsi's flavor profile. But it backfired spectacularly. People hated it. They felt betrayed. Protests erupted. Hotline calls flooded in. Coke had messed with tradition, and America wasn't having it. Just 79 days later, Coca-Cola brought back the original formula as Coca-Cola Classic. But even in failure, Coke won. The return of the original formula created such buzz that sales soared. New Coke may have flopped, but the loyalty it reignited was priceless. As the 90s gave way to the 2000s, the battlefield expanded. Coca-Cola poured billions into global infrastructure, bottling plants, distribution, and localized marketing. Pepsi tried to keep pace, especially in countries like India, China, and Russia. But Coke's head start and aggressive expansion gave it a dominant global footprint. In India, for example, Pepsi entered first in 1989 and built strong ground. But by 1993, Coca-Cola was back and started acquiring local competitors like Thumbs Up. Slowly, Coke started dominating the Indian market again. As soda sales started declining in the West due to health concerns, both giants diversified. Coke bought Minute Maid, Costa Coffee, and invested in water and sports drinks like Smart Water and Powerade. PepsiCo went beyond beverages, owning Frito-Lay, Tropicana, and Quaker Oats. Suddenly, the cola war wasn't just about soda. It was about who could own the entire beverage and snack ecosystem. From Super Bowl ads to viral social media campaigns, the battlefield has changed. Coke uses emotional storytelling. Remember the Share a Coke campaign? While Pepsi goes bold, like using Kendall Jenner in a controversial ad trying to tap into social justice themes. It backfired, and Coke kept winning hearts by staying simple. Coca-Cola still leads in global market share. Its brand value, global presence, and emotional connect are unmatched. But PepsiCo as a company is more diversified, thanks to its food empire with Lay's, Doritos, and Quaker. So while Coca-Cola may win the cola battle, PepsiCo might be winning the overall consumer war. This isn't a story with a clear winner. Coca-Cola versus Pepsi isn't just a corporate rivalry. It's a case study in branding, strategy, psychology, and emotion. It's the tale of two titans who become part of our memories, our culture, and our daily lives. Their war isn't fought in boardrooms, it's fought in your refrigerator. So next time you reach for a drink, ask yourself, are you Team Coke or Team Pepsi?